United States of America. That's where I live. China, the most populated country in all the world, in the biggest continent, too. Ooh. Brazil, filled with all kinds of rainforests and trees, and they like to play soccer there. Wow, the earth is filled with all kinds of interesting people in all different places across the world. They must have interesting animals everywhere, too. That reminds me, Kara has a really good safari planned out for you guys. Why don't you go over and take a look at that while I look at this globe?
Hi, boys and girls. Now, you remember last time Cindy came and visited us, but this time we're at the Elmwood Zoo. Now, Cindy, I see these lovely animals over here, and they kind of look like seals, but I'm not sure what they are. Can you tell me what I'm looking at?
Well, yes, Kara, I can see why you would think they were seals. They look very much like seals, but these animals are North American river otters.
Otters?
Otters, yes. Otters actually live in this state. You can see them on rivers if you look very hard, and you're very lucky.
You hear that? You can find them, any otters, in rivers if you're lucky.
Yes, and these are our two otters. One of them is rather young. He's not even a year old. That would be our male. His name is Rocky. So if you see the one that's bigger, that's Rocky, and the smaller one is our female. That's Kayla.
Let's say hi to Rocky and Kayla. Hi. Okay, well, I could see they're doing flips and stuff like that. Did they come from the circus like JJ?
No, they don't come from the circus. These animals were actually born at other zoos and came to live with us. We do have permission that if they want to, they could have some babies, which we are hoping that they will do. And they're very, very playful and very curious. When you guys put your camera up, they both woke up out of a sound nap to see what was going on. They like to play, and we put lots of toys in there for them to play with.
Are these kind of animals rare?
Well, they're not exactly rare, but it's what we call a threatened species. And that means that they're in a little bit of trouble because there aren't as many places for them to live.
So, when there's not many places for these animals to go that are here at the zoo, it's called a threatened species.
Exactly. Due to habitat loss, which just means that people build houses and there aren't as many places on rivers for the animals to live. So hopefully if we take really good care of them and they have more babies, there'll be more otters, and maybe some could even be put back in the wild.
That sounds like fun. Well, I noticed that their skin looks kind of smooth. How is their fur?
Well, their fur is very soft, but it's very waterproof. Animals that live in the water, obviously, have to worry about being waterproof. And when they get wet, as you see how sleek they look, Kara. That helps them move through the water very quickly if their fur slicks down and they have a nice smooth coat.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, you know what? I also saw on the other side, there are these pink-looking birds. I have never seen a pink bird.
You've never seen flamingos?
A flamingo? That's what they're called?
Absolutely, they're flamingos. You never saw Alice in Wonderland? There are flamingos in Alice in Wonderland.
Ooh, they're pretty.
You can see that they can stand on one leg.
That one only has one leg.
No, it's got two, but they tuck one leg up and tuck their head under when they want to sleep.
I think I could do that. Like this? Is that what they do?
Now try to go to sleep.
Oh, I don't think I could do that.
I don't think you could either, Carol, though you could try. But they're very, they have excellent balance. And this is what they do. They sleep on one leg.
That's so cool. They're just like any other bird. They're just, they have different ways of sleeping and eating, but they're basically built like any other bird.
Well, in a lot of ways. They have some interesting ways to catch food. They have a sort of, if you see, Cara, they have a big beak. And they have sort of a sieve in their beak, so they can just take in a big mouthful of water, and the water will come out through the sieve in their beak, and the food will stay inside. So they can just scoop through the water to get their food. So nature gives different animals different ways to catch their food, to fly if you're a bird, to sleep if you're a flamingo. And they have the beautiful pink color. These are from Chile.
Ooh, chili.
Yes, and when it gets chilly here, we have to put them in. They're used to a warm weather. Today's a nice warm day, so they can be out. But when it starts to get cold, we'll put them back inside.
Now, you told me that the otters, they have waterproof fur. So what do they have?
Well, they don't really have, they can go in the water. The feathers are waterproof if they smooth them down, because they can swim. They look pretty funny when they do it, though, with those long legs. That's why we had to make sure that this pool is very deep for them, because they have the long legs, and when they swim, they paddle. As you can see, the web feet. See the web feet like ducks have?
Yeah.
So they have web feet and waterproof feathers for swimming.
Oh, well, that's so cool. Well, thank you so much. Kids, you can find all of this here at the Elmwood Zoo. I want to thank you, Cindy, for exploring with us. And now back to you guys.
I wonder who that could be. Come in.
Hey, JJ.
Hi, Ray Ray, back from your trip chasing El Nino? Kids, you remember my cousin, Ray Ray the Weatherman?
Hey, kids. Nice to see you again.
So, how was your trip?
My trip, it was so fun.
Ah,
I went to Hawaii.
really? What did you do there?
Well, in Hawaii, I had a lot of pineapple. It was
Yeah,
good.
it's delicious.
Yes. And I learned about the tides.
The tides? What are the tides?
Shall I? Tide is the rise and fall due to the forces of the moon and sun towards the earth. These forces are gravitational, which means gravity controls them. Gravity is the force that holds you to the ground. Each tide cycle, which lasts one full day, includes 2 high tides and 2 low tides. There are about 6 hours between each high tide and low tide. The difference between high tide and low tide is called the range of time. Tides are helpful to many people, such as fishermen and boaters.
Wow, Ray Ray, that was really interesting. I didn't know that tides could do that.
Yes, JJ, tides are very interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, JJ. Anytime. All this talking about tides has made me hungry, JJ. I heard about a new Mexican food called tacos. I think I'm gonna try one.
Really? That sounds pretty interesting. Well, then I guess I'll see you later.
All right, see you later, JJ. Bye, kids.
Tacos? I wonder how tacos are made. Maybe Allie can show us. Let's go see Allie and make some tacos.
Hola kids, I'm Allie and I'm here to show you how to make a really good food, and that's tacos. So in order to make tacos, you're going to need some pretty key ingredients. You'll need a taco shell. You'll need some type of a filling, some salsa, and you can put cheese and lettuce or any other type of vegetable you'd like. So first off, in order to get ready to make your tacos, you need to make your filling. Now when you do your filling, you can use anything from beef to turkey, and you can also use chicken. And if you don't like to eat meat, you can use tofu, which is really good too. So you want to make sure that when you're making your meat, you're doing it in a safe spot and you're not cooking or cutting near any of your vegetables or other ingredients, because raw meats tend to pass along germs. And you have to make sure you keep everything free of germs. And then when you cook your meat, make sure you have a parent do it. That way all the germs are killed and it's cooked properly. After you cook it, you then want to add a seasoning, which you can find in the grocery store. And I've already done that. So, since we have all the ingredients prepared, I'm going to start making the taco. First, you take your taco shell and you lay it out flat. Then you can take your filling. In this case, I've used a turkey filling. And you can just put it on the shell. That looks good. Okay, and then you can add your toppings. Put a little bit of cheese on. And some lettuce. Okay, and then you can put salsa. If you don't like salsa, you can put tomatoes or you can put peppers, and you can also put onions on too. But I felt like using salsa. You can use whatever you'd like. Okay. And then when you have all of your ingredients on top, you now have to fold it. Now, when you make your taco and you fold it, you have to make sure you get all the corners folded in so that way your ingredients don't fall out when you try to eat it. So you take your bottom edge and you fold it in like so. Then you can take the side, start to roll it, and then you continue rolling it over until it's all closed. And then you have a little opening at the top. And then you're ready to enjoy. Awesome. So, until next time, peace out, amigos.
Some for you and some for me. Some for you and some for me. That hits the spot. I'm not thirsty anymore, but I sure am hungry after all that talk about tacos. I know. I'll join Ray Ray and we'll have some tacos.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, hi, JJ.
Oh, hi, Barnaby.
Sorry, I was just singing the alphabet song and I must not have been paying attention to where I was going.
I noticed. But you know, there's more than one way to say the alphabet.
There is?
You could say it in Spanish, and you would say, A, B, C. Or you could say it in sign language, too.
Sign language? Well, how would you do that?
Well, I'm not quite sure, but I bet Tina and Emma would know. In fact, let's go see Tina and Emma right now and learn some sign language.
Hi, my name is Emma.
My name is Tina.
Nice to meet you.
Today we're going to learn ASL.
So we're going to start with the alphabet. Just some tips. Keep your hand right here with your palm facing out and try to keep your hand steady. Don't bounce it. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Good job. Try it with us. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Good job. Now you know the alphabet. See you later.
Bye.
Another visitor? I wonder who that could be. Come in.
Hi, JJ. It's great to see you again.
Hi, Gina. Kids, this is my friend Gina from the circus. She's a tightrope walker. So what brings you here?
Well, I heard that you were trying to learn about people from all over the world. And I just learned about this dance from a place called Ireland, and it's called the Irish Jig. And I thought I would come and teach it to you and your friends.
A dance? I love dances. Let's learn it.
Okay. It goes like this.
Wow, that looks pretty confusing. Let's take a look at it a little closer.
Okay. Well, first you put your heel out.
Put your heel out.
Then you put your toe over.
Then you bring your toe over.
You put your heel out again.
You put your heel out again.
And then you bring your feet together.
And then you bring your feet together. Let's try that again, kids. You put your heel out. You bring your toe in.
Over.
You bring your heel out again. And then you put your feet together. Let's do it all the way through now.
Wow, great job, everybody.
Well, that was awesome. Thank you so much, Gina.
You're very welcome. Oh, and while I was at the library, I found this book for you. It's about people from all over the world.
A book about people from all over the world. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I better go. I have to go teach the jig to some more people.
All
So
right.
I'll see you later, JJ.
I'll see you later, Gina. A book about people from all over the world. How thoughtful of her. Now we are going to read Somewhere in the World Right Now by Stacy Chouette. Somewhere in the world right now, it's deepest night. Fog hugs the shoulders of buildings and bridges. A baker slides long loaves of bread into an oven. Somewhere, somebody watches a movie. A mouse hunts for crumbs. Where do you think it would be nighttime right now, kids? Somewhere else, in velvety darkness, elephants sleep standing up, swaying gently from side to side. Whales breach and dive in the sea, singing their low, sweet songs. Penguins press close to their chicks to keep them warm. Somewhere, the night wind sighs and murmurs. The moon shines through a window. A little girl lies dreaming of tomorrow. But somewhere else, right now, tomorrow is already here. Dawn is breaking. A rooster crows and people are waking up. Somewhere, it's morning. Families eat breakfast. Kids get dressed for school. Farmers leave for the fields to tend their crops. Birds stretch their wings and sing. A boy hides a note for a friend to find. People go to work, stores open, another day has begun. Where do you think this group of people are going? And somewhere, right now, people buy food for their midday meal. A carpenter measures wood. A dog runs off with his lunch. In the late morning shade, a baby kangaroo naps. A koala munches eucalyptus leaves. Somewhere in the world right now, fishing boats return with their catch. Seagulls swoop and dive and bicker over scraps. Somewhere, the afternoon sun gilds the workers in the vineyards. Cows graze and rest in the grass.